Okay, welcome back everyone. So today we have a problem from the Junior Balkan MO shortlist, JBMO 2018. Okay, so you have an 8x8 table, and Alice paints something's red, and then Bob paints some stuff black, and... Okay, so Alice paints whatever she wants red. Bob paints 4 rows and 4 columns black, and then Alice wants to... Okay, alright. What is it for a 2x2? For a 2x2... Alice needs to color everything? So, yeah, so 2x2 board, Alice needs to cover everything, because if she only colors 3, then Bob definitely just wins by, like, doing... Yeah. So, by extension, if I go to an 8x8... Oh, I'm off screen already. Have you heard of silver coinage? I don't recognize the name. I don't know if I don't recognize the name, at least. It's possible I've heard it and just don't know the name. Yeah, so anyways, that means that if, actually, what do I want to do? What was I trying to do? I forgot. Okay, anyways, thank you, Large Data Bank, for the raid. Hey, welcome to the stream. For those who don't know me, I'm Evan. I stream math competition problems every Friday night. They are problems I haven't seen before, and I attempt to solve them with limited amounts of success. Yeah. Feel free to post stuff in the chat or join the Discord or whatever. Yeah, this stream is mostly a comedy show because it's me not knowing how to do problems. Okay, so 4 rows. Okay, I'm gonna do 4x4. I'm gonna do 4x4 first. I think that I want a strategy that works. So, like, I feel... Well, I have to have some intersections, right? Hang on, okay, anyways. Yeah. I feel like I want to just write down a thing and then... So what does... If I do this thing, this doesn't work, right? Because you do... And the... Like, Alice loses on 8. I think that also... It's possible the answer is just 9 though, because I win with a 3x3 square, right? Is there a way I can do 8? I don't think I can do 8. For the 4x4 case. ISL stands for IMO shortlist. So at the International Math Olympiad, there's a short list of problems that could be used for the competition of about like 30 problems. And of those, 6 get chosen to appear on the actual exam, and the rest become folklore. They get used. The shortlisted problems get used like extensively as training material. 8 should be doable. How do you do 8? Zero x minus y is 0 or 1, not 4. Oh, does that really work? Oh crap. Oh yeah, I think that works. Does that? Yeah, that works. Lame. Why is it different for a 2x2? Because 2x2 you can't get half, but this one you... Really? That's so weird. Okay. Oh, sorry, you're... So is the... It's just all for 2x2, right? Alright, fine. Yeah, so does this just work? This doesn't work. Isn't it possible? Yeah, this should work. 'Cause it's like if I take any subset of 4 columns to not paint black, then the number of rows they touch is large. It's like you scan the columns from left to right, and every time you're adding at least 1 new cell. This is a little hard to formalize. No, wait, hang on. Now I'm confused. No, this doesn't work, right? Wait. No, this is fine. Sure. Wait, can you hit? Do we think the answer is... so the answer is definite... Okay, so the answer is linear. Do you think it's closer to n or to n? Because for 4x4 it feels like it should be. I don't think you can get down to 7, right? Three and a halves. Oh, we could bait it so hard. Yeah, it's been 2 for. Because see, if the answer is 2n, then I feel like you should be able to do some dumb induction argument where you're like, you take the row that has the most things, you black it out, and you take the column that has the most things and you black it. No, that's actually really bad. You don't want to know. Is that bad? That's not what you want to do. Hang on. Are the tags still messed up? English, IRL, creative. English means that I speak in English, not that this is English stream. I think that's just the default tags for scientific technology. I don't know, okay? Science and technology is just considered IRL on this site. So in the case where I have if I have 7 things, how does the shape of the argument look? This case will be important to think about, right? Then in order to get it down, so if I have a critical, I have this critical x here, alright? Like this x is important because it only has one vertical neighbor and that one, well actually, yeah, this is a almost empty row here. So I want to draw these tadpole-like shapes. I don't know if they're really tadpoles. Dumb globe. Why didn't I refresh? Oh, there we go. No, show up. Oh, I'm just off screen. Yeah, tadpole argument where it's like, so you look for an x that has, it's the only x in its row, and you look for an x that's the only x in its column. And if you can find them, then what you do is you do the black along here, and then you delete this one and this one. And that lets you go from like n to n minus 2. Yeah, so the only case I'm worried about is if there's like some x that is just in its own row and own column. But I feel like that case is worse anyways for Alice. So we're assuming that, yeah, so the only bad case I think that should show up is if there's an x, which is the only x in its row and only x in its column. And then everything else is like within this smaller thing. We're assuming that there are fewer than, so there's like, this is n minus 1 by n minus 1. And where there's like at most 2 n minus 2 things in here. So it is possible I have like a cyclic shape in here. Okay, so this is a shape that can happen. Thank you, Cora.js, for the follow. Does this work for 7, actually? How do you win this? Can you win this? Wait, hang on. Hang on. Okay, so I found this thing. Is this is 7 things, right? There's no way you can. Alice actually wins on this board, correct? Am I crazy? Or I think Alice wins on this board. Okay, cool. Alright, so... Oh man, I thought that I was just gonna be able to read this case out, but that's not true. This is the edge case. If there's two tadpoles and the two tadpoles don't have the same head, then you can trade 2 for 2. So you decrease n by 2 for like 4 rows and columns. So it's the thing that we thought it was. But this case you can't do that. And if I'm seeing this picture, what does that mean? That means that for an 8x8, thank you, Vitor029008. I might be running a little out of room. Okay, if I do this, can Bob cover this? I don't think Bob can actually cover this, right? Because you need a separate thing for each row or for each of these weird diagonal axes. And then that is like just, this thing is, can you do this with 3? You can't do this with, let's see, 4 rows and 4 columns. No, this doesn't quite work. Okay, right, because you cover these 3 and then, okay, so here's the play. Here is the play. Is the answer actually going to be what I think it is? Oh, that's such... Alright, I think I know what the answer is. Should be this one. This should be optimal. There we go. So this is 13. I think... Let's see. Does this work? Alright. Okay, so I have the idea of the bound, which is... It's still a tadpole argument, it's just that you need to get to a point where... You put 3.5 as a joke. I think I thought it was 2n as on the order of 2n as well until I drew this picture. I think this was the key realization where I was like, let's see where there's one case where the tadpole argument doesn't work, and the reason it doesn't work is the thing you're trying to prove is false. Yeah, okay, so now we're fine, because what you do is you do the tadpole argument 3 times if you have 13 things. If you have if you have 12 things or fewer, you can do the tadpole argument 3 times to get down to a 5x5 with 9. And for a 5x5 with only 9 cells, now you can do this is hard to describe. Okay, let me phrase it this way. We're gonna say a mutated tadpole is so a tadpole is a red cell with no other red cells. In its row or column. And it is a mutant if there are or no red cells in its column. And it is mutant if it is tadpole both ways and normal otherwise. Okay, so basically assume there's less 12 or fewer red cells. Then there are at least some number of tadpoles with multiple. There's at least 4 vertical tadpoles and at least 4 horizontal tadpoles. So if 4 mutants, then fine. Then make them all vertical and take all horizontal. Cool. 4 vertical. Black rows. Wait, are rows vertical? Rows are not vertical. Okay, 4 black rows, then take 4 black columns everywhere else. Okay, and then otherwise, first remove. Take the 4 most populated rows. Oh. The 4 most popular. Oh, that's a good point. Okay, yeah, that makes life a lot easier. Take the 4 most populous rows. Wow, we are on a roll today again. All right, we did that. Just weird. Basically, the 4 most populous rows. This gets at least 8 red cells. Then just cover the rest. Dude, I should just declare victory and play recursed for the rest of the day. Thank you, Brian ZJK, for 1 year. I've been streaming this for a year. Jesus Christ.